How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we are back in American Truck Simulator once again, and we've got a beautiful truck here. This is basically SCS W9, but the T800 add-on from Retro Development is the rest of the hood there. That's why you see the little bit of a sloped hood and the different grille option. Headlights, I think, are also different, if I remember correctly. And behind us, we've got Dom's box trailer. And then these crazy rims and tires come from Retro Development's wheels pack as well. So we've got it on both there today. It's not something I usually do. I'm usually a little more modest when it comes to my setups for trucks, but decided to just kind of play around with it and do something new today. So that's what we got on there. We can see that chrome back there on that trailer is looking nice and sharp on the truck as well. That's thanks to some of the adjustments that I made a couple weeks ago to my reflections that I had made before, but apparently had gotten reset, I think, in an update, along with my other settings. So, yeah, that's what we got here today. We're going to go and hop in after we get the truck started, and I'll explain where we're at and where we're going. All right, sounds good. Let's get the lights on, and we'll head inside. Okay, here we are. So we've also got Moiza Mods full gauges add-on for the W9. That's why you can see all the gauges here. Another beautiful mod there. We can see even nice detail around the gauge trim there. Pretty nice. Hell Creek Livestock decal there for to represent the ATS expansion mod there that gives us all the Hell Creek locations. I think that's pretty much it. We've got our mirrors already set up, I think, good to go. I prefer to see more of the trailer when we're actually reversing. That's why you can kind of see the truck there, but really we're not meant to see much of the truck when we're, when we're driving around. So I think we are pretty much good to go. So we're in El Dorado right now, and we're going to be going up to, let's see, I just looked this up and now I can't recall. I think it's Fort Smith, yeah, okay, I thought so. And we're loaded with Dynamite, as you can see. Oh, and we got the Christmas event going on here, too. I meant to also mention that at the beginning, but we'll have to knock those loads out, too, at some point as well. Maybe I'll do that on stream, something like that. But anyways, getting distracted. Okay, so I think, at least I hope, I've changed my transmission to be manual, hopefully. Yeah, okay, I think we have. The reason I say that is because I've been driving some automatic transmission trucks lately. Mostly because I get really into, farming simulator for a few days straight. And I don't like to, I don't know, I get lazy about switching out my shifter here for my farm stick that's here on my table, so I get kind of lazy about that sometimes. So times like that where I don't want to move my farm stick, I'll just drive an automatic. Solves that issue. All right, they're letting us out. In beautiful Arkansas today, I wanted to kind of do something different. You can hear also that nice Kenworth interior effects pack from Z-Mod that we've gotten here. I don't think I've picked up at this location before, so that's pretty cool. We'll stop here for the train, make sure we're clear. Yeah, we're clear. We've also made a change to the graphics here, so JBX is back in, as you can see. Game is a lot brighter, clouds are a lot busier. Not running the late autumn mild winter mod in this video. It'll be back in and out. I can tell you that because I do enjoy driving with it at times. Ooh, car spawned in. We gotta let him go. Okay, shouldn't be too busy here because it's pretty early. I think it's maybe just past 8 a.m. in the morning. Not super early, I guess, but that sound that you hear, by the way, I believe is the C15 Acert from Slav Jerry. So sounds great, especially when we heard it outside the cab when we turned it on. One of my favorite engines, I have to say.
After 100 yards, turn right.
I'm curious to get some feedback on what you guys use for your anti-aliasing, because I believe for a while I have been running the what do you call it? TAA and SMAA together in tandem. The only reason that I do that is because Snowy Moon is causing more issues than benefits as of late with games, game crashes and stuff like that. Yeah, back when I had it in here, you couldn't even make any changes to your Snowy Moon settings if you were already in the game without it crashing. You could make a change. You could, like, I could be here driving, or I could be kind of sitting outside the cab, whatever.
Right. After 50 yards.
And I'm not going to downshift because we're already, or sorry, shift up because we're already exiting here. Actually turn on the Jake for a second. Got a nice Jake on there.
Left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Unfortunately, we are having to use our brakes because they don't give you a lot of room to slow down here after you get off the highway, so I think we actually passed the line a little bit. Whoops. Get back a little bit. So what was I saying here? So yeah, the Snowy Moon would, so the key to open the interface for that is you would hit the home button that's above your end button on your keyboard on the far right. So you could do that, and you could make a setting change, but then as soon as you go to X out of the interface, your game will crash. It doesn't matter where, even in the main menu. Like before you even press, to continue your career, you're just in the main menu, and you try to do that with Snowy Moon, it would crash every time. You'd have to go back into the game, and it would save your setting at least, but still, I just got to the point where I was like, I didn't want to mess with it anymore, so took Snowy Moon out, and unfortunately, the base graphics settings are still, it's a little bit lacking still. I know that they've, like, see, these stutters right here are just, they're not going away. So I'm not sure exactly, what to make of that. Game should be running a lot smoother considering, but it's, SCS still has to address some of these stuttering problems. But you can kind of see, like, the trees over in the distance are a little, there's some ghosting, especially like the more detailed models from farther away are there's a lot of ghosting going on. So I am curious to know what you guys use for your anti-aliasing. Go ahead and sit here and get the low RPMs. We're going just shy of 70, so we're still legal technically. Well, I guess they give you a little bit of a buffer before they get you in a speeding ticket sometimes. But in some cases, you're going a single digit over the limit, and they'll get you. So yeah, I've just been trying to narrow this down, like, in which areas of the map does it occur the most, and trying different graphic settings to try to figure out, what gives me better performance. It seems like inside the cab, I get better results with the not, ghosting or aliasing with SMAA, but outside it feels kind of worse. I can't put my finger on it really, but I don't know, it's a weird one. Thinking I may go back to using SMAA and TAA together, because I think that one gave me better results at the far away stuff, further out on the screen. Like maybe 100 or 200 yards in front of me, where I am at any given time. Inside the cab. it seems like it clears out a lot of that ghosting when I have TAA on. But I've been trying this for a while, and it it looks nice inside the cab. I can see like the steering wheel detail. I'm not even staying straight on the road. The detail around the gauges and around the rest of the interior looks pretty sharp, but it's the further away stuff that's just really getting me. Because you look up and it's like, oh my god, it's fuzzy. So anyway, that's been my experience. That's been my, trial run as of late, is to try different graphics settings and see what happens. So I'd be curious to know what you guys prefer to run and why. If you wouldn't mind taking a minute to share with me in the comments. But other than that, I hope that you guys are doing good. It's been sporadic here on this channel because of basically work. I will be taking a vacation, much needed vacation, all of next week. So no work for me next week, and then we'll be out of town over the weekend. So looking forward to it. But until then, the grind continues. Much work to be done, and yeah, just get stuff ready for my paid time off, and getting stuff transferred to the right departments, as is my usual job. But yeah, stepped up a little more because I'm having to kind of work through issues, tasks that I would like to be able to dust to the side and not have waiting for me. I don't know if you guys are the same, but I find it very hard to not wander into but basically we use Slack internally for our internal communications. So I find it very difficult when I'm on vacation and I should not be, online trying to work. I find it hard to resist logging in and then seeing what's going on, if any fires are going or anything. I don't know. I guess I just need to figure out how to set a boundary there, because I just I need to learn how to just step away from it all, and everything. But because it's honestly, it's pretty rare for me to take time off, and especially if I do, it's mostly just maybe I'll give myself a 3-day weekend here and there. So I'll take like a Monday off or a Friday off. Or if it's needed, like an event that happens to fall on a weekday. But to take a whole week off is pretty unorthodox for me. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to not be able to resist that urge to be checking in, regardless. But in any case, I have plenty to do that will keep me from being bored. I know I'm not going to get bored because I've got plenty of truck sim, plenty of farm sim, of course, plenty of things to get done here around the house, kind of projects that I've got planned and stuff that I've been putting off for a long time just because of lack of time. And then, what do you call it? Plenty of music projects too. I've been working on music projects as of lately because trying to get some some inspiration out while I can. It's not often that inspiration comes, so when it does, you gotta kind of act on it. So I've been limiting my truck sim time kind of for that. So all of that to say, I do apologize for the sporadic content, but I do have valid excuses, justifications. I love this spot right here. All these trees around the highway. Such a nice view. We gotta do some more California runs too, since they did a lot of rework changes to California, which were really nice, by the way. The last time that we drove through California was a couple of videos ago, I think, and I enjoyed it. It's fun. Oh, left lane ends. We gotta get over. Oh, and we are speeding big time. That is my bad. Get that Jake on. Help us slow down. Go.
Keep left.
Yeah, I wish I had all the time in the world to do stuff, because I go through phases of like really wanting to do truck sim skins. So truck skins or nice scenery over there. Check that out too. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, is there a boat going on through there too? I think I saw one. Yeah, I'll want to do like truck skins. I'll be really in the mood for that. I'll knock out maybe 2 or 3, and then I'll get distracted by other things. A lot of squeaking going on inside. Wonder what's going on. I don't have a pet gerbil in here, so not sure where that's coming from. I don't know if that's a interior sounds thing or what.
50 yards, exit left.
We're going left right here to Fort Smith. That is correct. Oh, it seems like it does that whenever I turn the wheel. I wonder, is that a wheel thing for the interior sound effects? Interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of squeaking. Guess we can probably move over here to this lane. I'm mentioning here. Yeah, so things have definitely been fun as of late, busy. But if I had all the time in the world, I know that I'd spend it on trying to learn, how to make mods for like farm sim and such. Been learning a bit of Blender as well, trying to get like the knowledge needed to make truck sim mods for like taking a truck mod and reworking it, or making accessories, things like that. Just been messing around with stuff, and I'm glad that I finally dove into it, because I've been wanting to for a while. And this is coming from a place where I did not know a single thing about Blender. I didn't know a single thing about the interface, how it works, what textures are, what layers and objects are, and parent-child relations, how those work. I had nothing going. I'm going off of nothing. So it's kind of one of those things where and I've kind of always been this way, but and I don't call it OCD because I don't have OCD, but it's just a persnickety thing, I guess, where man, it's bad stutters today. Yep, there it goes again. Jeez. It seems to me like Arkansas is kind of causing a lot of these stutters here lately. I don't know. Anyway, I will get to kind of a point where like I want to start learning something, but it's so daunting to me because I don't know anything about it that a lot of stuff that adds to my apprehension is that I don't know if I'm starting at the very, very, very beginning, like ground zero for it, So this thing with Blender, it's like, okay, I know that I'm just jumping in, and I'm jumping in at a very middle point, because stuff that you do for nice scenery here too. Like, love that clear water thanks to JBX. The base game water doesn't look like that. Jumping into jumping into doing things for SCS through Blender is I would consider it probably an intermediate thing, not a novice thing, where you kind of go into it where you've already acquainted yourself with Blender. You already know how to work on things, import models, and just work on them. So for me, jumping into this was incredibly hard because of not knowing any principles of Blender. I essentially was just following videos and just being like, okay, I click this, okay, that does that. I don't know, I don't know why, I don't know how, but someone's telling me it does, so I'm trusted it does it. So I kind of jumped into it thinking, I'll fill in the blanks later, I'll figure out how to import things, how to get the proper setup, for Blender, like with the interface, and then the folder structure, I'll get that figured out at some point, So anyway, it's probably not the best way to do things. I wouldn't recommend somebody try it this way. I'd recommend you first start, you know, don't even think about ATS yet. Just focus on Blender, like the principles and the rules of it and how it functions. It's open source too as well, so a lot of people have come up with really nice add-ons that just make your life a whole lot easier. And they've done the same with like the SCS Blender tools. And then you have stuff like ConverterPix Wrapper that will import SCS stuff for you. So you can import truck models, accessories, a whole bunch of stuff, and you just add on to, you know, the base.scs. Oh shoot, getting called in here. I feel like this station always calls us in here too. The one right outside Fort Smith. Yeah, you know, you just supplement your knowledge as you go. But it's easier with those add-ons too, where you can, you know, you can find stuff that makes your life a whole lot easier instead of just looking at something that's a little scary. So that isn't the approach that I took, but it's probably what I would recommend to people who are new to it, because it's very intimidating going into it knowing nothing. It was just sheer determination that I had to commit to it and actually learn it. So okay, let's see what they want here. Pass our inspection, hopefully. Yes, okay. 71,494 pounds. We are. Wonder how much we were at the start, because we burned through quite a bit of fuel so far, so it's probably why we're that much lighter by the time we got to the scale. But anyways. Wow, we are crawling here. Alright, what's going on, guys? Maybe I need to move over first, that way I can clear a lane for them. Okay, I don't see any reason why this guy's going this slow. I mean, look at this. Okay then. Alright, Lordy. That was dumb. I'm all trying to show off. Like, look at this. Going, you know, passing him like he's going still. And then Laurie corrects me. Nope. No, sir. You're getting off right here. That's why you should always keep an eye on that GPS. So you don't get any curveballs thrown at you. But I did also want to take a moment to shout out Half Fast Gaming. Half Fast Gaming is definitely, I would consider, top 3 resources that you'll need if you're ever learning to mod for ATS. I mean, he covers pretty much everything. I think the only areas where I do still have questions and like some blanks are there is, you know, I'm probably not doing things exactly as he is, because I have my own endeavor going on to try to mod for ATS. So I think that's why, you know, where I'm still getting some questions. But I mean, he covers all the principles, and he's very, very thorough, and even explaining, like, he takes time, which he doesn't have to do, to explain why you need to do things the way he's doing it. And then there's some other things that he is also clear on that you don't have to do the way he is. That kind of leaves it up to the user preference, but for the most part, he explains everything very, very well. It's just that, you know, if you're so new to it and it's so foreign to you, it's definitely going to be something that you'll have to watch more than once, because you're going to pick up, you know, a little more each time. And especially after you also, you know, you supplement the instructional videos with actual time, practice time, you know, messing around with things and going in Blender, and, you know, you go in and you break things and you see, you know, why did it break and this and that. So you're also helping yourself by doing that. But I mean, really, it's wow, this is kind of an interesting huh. The terrain here looks a little square. Like, not natural. Interesting. Some graffiti too. Ooh, and it's on a nice little lake, I think. Newmont. Yeah,
100 yards.
That's been my latest endeavor with Blender, so... Oh, this is actually a creek. Alright. So this prefab we're very familiar with.
You have reached your
I
destination.
think that we probably drop off where we always do. We gotta reverse into that spot. Right there, I think. Right? Yeah, I think so. That's where the flag is. Yep, there's our lines over there. Let's get ourselves turned around here. Make good use of this space. Get our window down here too. Normally with these it's better to... Man, they're expecting us to turn a whole box trailer into that little space. They're nuts. It's normally best to make, like, give yourself as straight a path as possible, which I didn't necessarily do best job of, but... We'll do what we can with what we got. All I know is we're getting some dirt on these new rims and tires. We'll have to hit the truck wash after this, I reckon. Hard to see how we're moving back there, but it looks like I'm coming in a little sharper than I need to. I don't know, could be wrong. Could be dead wrong. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself there before I hit something. I don't want to hit something. This is a very tight spot, and especially with our box trailer, we are not the slimmest of individuals going in here, so just hope that I can make it without hitting something. Makes me a little nervous that they chose this spot for a box trailer to unload here. Alright, how we doing? Okay, not too bad there. Over here, not too bad. Don't worry, we're gonna get it. I'm not skipping out today. I want to make sure that we're as straight as we can be here. Having to go off of this right mirror is tricky business. Oop. I should go more to the right here, probably. Okay, we're a little crooked, but nothing a little S-turn can't fix. I'm just being extra particular actually is the word. Get this as straight as possible. Alright. Oops. There we go. No further. Okay. Check our work here real quick. Man, it's still crooked. Okay. Man, those mirrors really deceived me. It made me think I was too far left. Sorry, right, but now I'm too far left. You know what? Let's do it right. Let's do it right. Sorry, I'm dragging this out. Do another S turn here. Get ourselves proper. Man, that shiny chrome is awesome. All around. We got chrome everywhere, and it's shiny. Okay, we're in the lines this time. It's not perfect, but... Alright, we're gonna take it. They're gonna take it, so we'll take it. Wow, it's noisy here. Okay. Yep, I would hope we'd have a hazard class on this, with it being Dynamite. So it was Dynamite from El Dorado to Fort Smith, Arkansas, 281 miles, 6 hours, 48 minutes, 38.4 gallons, and 32 grand made on that. Probably thanks to this, urgent, long distance, and the hazard class 1 on that. Very awesome. I'll try to keep this short because it's noisy out here. So again, just to recap, this is the T800 add-on from Retro Development. We've got his wheel pack on here as well. The interior interior gauge add-on is from Moiza Mods. Couldn't think of that. He's got a Patreon where you can download that for free. And by the way, this add-on for the T800 hood and the wheels are also free. You can get that from Retro Development on Facebook. That's attached to the SCS W900. The DOMS box back there is a payware trailer. You can find that using the link in the description. It takes you to DOM's website. And that is about it. Oh, C15 inside from Slav Jerry as well. So that's the majority of our mod setup there. So I will leave it at that. Thank you guys for joining me on this ride today. Hopefully we'll have more regular content coming out soon. Depends on the old schedule, how life goes. You know how that goes. But I do thank you, all the subscribers, returning viewers, for your support on the channel. If you're not subscribed, I kindly ask that you do subscribe and drop a like while you're at it. I appreciate the love and the support. It helps the channel to grow. And I appreciate each and every one of you watching more than you'll ever know. So thanks again, guys. Everybody be safe. Until the next time, we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Growing fast.